Hi Virgo, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your support. It truly means the world. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. If you would like to join up to my monthly newsletter, which is also another reading, you've got time. It will go out on the 1st, but there'll be no resends, so stick with it. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what are you releasing, removing or letting go of from your life path this week? What are you releasing, removing or letting go of from your life path this week? And you've got a jumper, and that jumper is the world card, right? So you can't really let go of the world because you live on it, you live in it, and you live with it. But the world card is about a change in status, and it's also about mastering something. And I feel like that's what it is that you're letting go of this week. I kind of get this suspicion, the feeling that I get from it is it's almost like you're saying to yourself, I don't need to keep gathering information because I've already mastered something. And it's almost like you're saying to yourself, I don't need to chase that idea of perfection anymore. That might sound cliche to say about a Virgo, like, oh, you know, perfectionist and detail orientated, but that's your nature, right? That is the nature of you. However, sometimes you have a tendency to push yourself really too hard. And it feels like this week you're saying to yourself, do you know what? I don't need the top spot. I don't have to be that person that's always in charge, always in control, always at the top. This week you're giving yourself a break. And by doing so, you actually open up and hold space for other people to shine and show their brilliance. This is a week where you could gain a lot of support or actually even a lot of adoration just by standing back and doing nothing. Keep that in mind. So what are you working on now? What is at the heart or at the meat of the matter? You will have to forgive my voice. My throat is fucked. This whole lot of transits has just really done me in. What are you working on now? Ten of Swords. All right, so there is definitely something coming to an end here. There is a cycle or a close coming. For some of you, this is going to change your status. It could be you letting go of a job. It could be you really deciding that actually it's time for you. If you are partnered, the chances are that you will be changing your status, right? So for some of you, for a select few, this will be about getting married. But for a lot of you that are in relationships that have not been working, and I repeat that, if you are in a relationship that has not been working, that has been causing issues, etc., this week you will come to the final conclusion where you say, you know what, I've had enough. This is it's done. It's time for me to walk on. It's time for me to move on. The Ten of Swords sees something coming to an end. It sees something coming to a finite close. And when this happens, especially opposite the World card, it's a change in status. So, you know, when I say a change in status, this is literally the end of a relationship. That doesn't necessarily have to mean like a marriage or a partnership. It could very well be a professional, you know, a professional change in status, because the World card is about your professional, how you're seen in the world, right? So to clarify on that, the Four of Swords, you need to take rest this week, my dear Virgos. It's really asking you to hang back, and you know, the Four of Swords is giving you a double hit of that energy and saying, look, take a moment to rest, take a moment to meditate, take a moment to just step back, let everybody else take the wheel for a while. You know, this is about recuperation and recovery, and this week I feel like you're going to need to give yourself plenty of that. So your key to the week, you got the Emperor card, right? The Emperor is about your personal authority. It can also be about you know, as a key to the week, it's really asking you to step up and be counted for yourself. It's about everything that you do for others. It's about bringing it back to yourself. And the message for me here this week is to tell you that it is okay to spend all of your resources, whatever they are, on yourself for a change. You've got to bring them back in. One of the things that people don't get about Virgos is you guys are marvelously kind. Yes, you can be pushy, love you. Yes, sometimes you can be perfectionistic and all the rest of that, but you're marvelously kind, and sometimes you will give to the point of depletion. this is a week where you really need to stop and think about that. If you are down to your last bit of energy, money in your purse, patience, you know, whatever it is, if you're down to your last bit of it, do not spend it in the outside world. Bring it back to yourself. This is a week to nourish and nurture yourself above all else and all others. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know how it shapes up for you in the comments. Take care, and I'll see you very soon for more videos.